All right, let's kind of just do a brief overview of the patch so far. So they're reusing the daily rewards button. So here, I kind of wish this fluctuated a little bit with different amounts you're getting, but it's just 5 wild fragments every single day. So if you want that, you can purchase it right up there, which if you're wanting to support the game and you really just need to upgrade a lot more champions with wild fragments, it's not too bad. For the new bundles that are all in the featured tab, the celebration bundles seem like they are relatively reasonably priced compared to other bundles in the game. So the turning 5 crystal bundle, you get 5 gold star vessels. So these minimum give you 20 fragments. I think it's 20 fragments for a region. So yeah, they give you at least 10 star crystals, and then they give you the 20, but then they can high roll and get higher. So that's not too bad. There's one for a Nova crystal, where this is going to give you just a 6-star crystal you can use to get anyone up to 6 stars, or at least for that region. So that one is 25. This one seems kind of crazy. This is a ton of champion fragments, and these can high roll to also give you some wild fragments or some blessings or gemstones. So that's pretty crazy. Again, for the same amount as the Nova crystal. And then there's one for an XP bundle if you want to get a bunch of wild fragments and cosmic blessings. Also, this one is really, really cheap. So definitely something to consider if you want to support the game. Let's go take a look at both Lux and Leona. So yeah, let's go and look here. Let's take a glance over the starting deck. This is pretty much everything I remember, so I don't think they touched the starting deck. I went through everything. Leona Constellation is a bad layout. I mean, we'll see that here. All right, so we have it going up, over. It looks pretty cool, so stylistically, I like it. So your 3 stars right here. Here's your 4-star, and then behind it... Oh, that's a little rough. I was hoping this was going to be a gemstone upgrade, but you have... Well, for one, you're seeing your support champs get Focus and Crystal, which is what some people guessed previously. Not too surprising. Hidden Tome or Lost Chapter, whichever one it is, would have been better. So that's locked behind the 4-star, so that is a little rough. We'll go ahead and grab this here. All right, so Nexus Health and Regen. Not too surprising. Final Spark has Stopwatch. Game Start, get an extra mana gem. Okay, so this is good that your 5 stars out of the way, so you can avoid it by going through the bottom route. Spells you acquire in adventures that cost 3 or more have Mighty Mustache to give you another unit. That's not too bad. Remembrance's Hero's Horn, and then here's your 6-star with all of your gemstone upgrades surrounding it. Which I do like when the gemstone upgrades aren't locked behind each other, so you can actually pick what upgrades you want if you have the gemstones for it. Let's go ahead and look at the Leona one. So the Lux Constellation, the layout is decent. Having something locked behind the 4-star isn't great, but that's much better than having something locked behind the 5 or 6-star. And stylistically, it does look pretty good. Let's go and grab Leona. That should be right next to Lux. Oh, I guess now she's a 4-star, so now they're a little bit separate. Okay. Interesting. All right, so your 3-star comes in here. Immediately you have your 4-star, so that is locking off the complete rest of the constellation. That's never really the best. We'll go ahead and grab this here. Nexus Health and reroll. Your support champs have Solari Sunspear. So this was the new item and kind of got data mined. Daybreak, give me 3/3 this round. So that's for your support champions. Not bad. It is just a give, not a grant. So they'll be really big when you first drop them, but after that, it'll be, yeah, not the greatest. Get a mana gem. Okay, so that card, which I hate the pronunciation, has Locket, so they're really going for the barrier. Follows you acquire have the Sunspear. Okay, just all followers have this. That's actually pretty nice. So you have your 4-star. Immediately your 5 stars right here. And then here is your 6-star. And then we have Zenith Blade. So that's actually... This is rough. Yeah, you were not joking. So Zenith Blades gets Battle Banner, buffing up your units. That upgrade's not bad, but the fact it's locked behind your 6, 5, and 4-star is not great. And then, yeah, over here, all your gemstones. And again, this is what I was just saying with the Lux constellation. I like it when the gemstones aren't locked behind each other, so you can actually choose what you want. This is exactly what I hate, where it's all locked behind each other. So the ones for your whole region, you're probably never going to get them unless you whale out a ton, because there's just too many of these other gemstone upgrades. Yeah, this is pretty much everything you don't want to do for a constellation. So everything's locked behind a 4-star. Not good. And then it's just one straight line. We have to get the 5-star, have to get the 6-star, and then there's another upgrade that's just locked behind both of those. So unless you have the 6-star champion, you cannot get this upgrade. So that really sucks. And then also the fact that over here, like, it's kind of a... It's, again, just another path where things are locked behind. Now, this is kind of the best one because it's locked behind one that just takes champion fragments, but still, not really the best. Like, I kind of wish they would have put another one after this. Yeah, this is pretty much an absolute terrible layout for a constellation, and that really sucks. But let's just look at all the powers here, just so we can, again, kind of take it all in. So, Nexus Health and Reroll. Support champs have Sun Spear. It's fine. For your support champions, you kind of want them to maybe have something a little bit stronger. I guess the one good thing about this is it's immediately making them big so they can try to survive that round. And then you can just keep trying to buff them up with your board-wide scaling. Also, yeah, this card is now a lot better because now triggers your targeting. So that part's good. Having more barriers is fine. You want units to stay on the board and stay alive. Yeah, Leona in the background looks good, but the design is terrible. Followers you acquire have Sun Spear. This will be really, really nice for just every single follower. That's great. I mean, all of your units should already have Daybreak as part of... Yeah, right here, your 3-star allies have Daybreak, or when you activate another Daybreak. So they're already getting granted 1-1, but now they're also being given 3-3. So yeah, your units are going to be massive. Can't Stop, Won't Stop being Leona's beloved power. Yes, that'll be super, super good. Zenith Blade, this is the one that's locked behind all of your star powers, so unless you're getting 6-star Leona, you're never seeing this, which sucks. But it gets Battle Banner, which is, again, just huge board-wide scaling. This one is just a give, though. So yeah, not the best there. Let's look at our starting deck. And I think these are the same upgrades we had before. Granted, I didn't actually look at Leona's starting deck previously. I was kind of getting on to do a lot of that prep work before. The patch was just already out. But yeah, I don't think they changed any of the level upgrades for either champion. Overall, I think Lux, her constellation is really well done. And Leona one, not so much. I do think Leona has some good upgrades in there and is going to be relatively strong. But I don't think that's... Yeah, just the layout of it is pretty bad.